Chilling, man. I'm chilling. Man. Just got back. Shout out to Cincinnati too, man. Shout out to Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Ohio. Battle rap don't get enough light. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all them. Just got back last night. Shout out to Heck. Shout out to Big Chauncey, H&A Zeke, Marco Mozzie, all my niggas out there. I'm still a Steeler fan, nigga. Look, my man. Look, right before I battled my man Big Chauncey last night, he gonna say. He announced to the crowd, "Hey, Danny is a Steelers fan. They booing me. The whole crowd booing. He tried to turn the crowd against me already." I'm like, nigga, I rebutted that shit though. Don't worry about it.
Listen, do you think that you and King are getting the love that is the just due that y'all should get though? Because somebody told me they felt this was battle of the year, and it's
for sure.
About enough.
No, I think a lot of stuff had overshadowed it. I think the day it dropped was the day Remy and Papoose was going live, you know. So it's like, right, the same day that it came out, that they was live, and it kind of overshadowed what was going on.
All right, okay. Let's go ahead, brother. Let's talk about your coach right quick, man. So Complex puts out a list, right?
Oh man.
Now here's the thing, though. We get an uproar when they make these lists. They force us to do shows. They force the conversations, right? But I love having these conversations. I guess for you as a West Coast representative, I want to ask you this because it says Complex best LA rappers, right? And I think some of us who are not from the West Coast, we don't understand that it's different. The Bay Area got their own thing going on over here, right? LA got their own thing going over here.
LA got his own thing, right?
So when guys like Too Short, E4, and Pac don't make this list, what does Danny Myers say?
Well, see, they didn't specify. They didn't specify, like, I don't know what was the criteria, what was the requirements.
Right.
I saw another list with a bunch of guys that really didn't originate from LA, so I don't know what was going on. And I saw Game drop his list too, so I don't know what's going on right now.
Yes, we'll get the Game's list in a second. I guess let's go ahead, man. Number one, Kendrick Lamar. You cool with Kendrick Lamar being the number one rapper LA all-time list? This is yeah. What's up, Danny?
You might have to go Tupac. I think you got to go Tupac regardless.
Okay.
I think you got to go with Pac regardless.
Okay.
Tupac from New York. You know what I'm saying? But if you go LA rappers, got to be Pac.
It got to be Pac.
It got to be Pac. Yeah. You say all time when you say when you say what is the list? What you saying? The best skilled rappers, the most selling, the most popular. What was the?
I wish they gave us better context for that, though. That to what you just said. Like, give us better context on what you mean, though. You know what I mean? Because it's Complex best LA rappers. You're not like you said. Is it albums? What goes into this list? Right.
Right.
Is Kendrick over Snoop though? Because I think Snoop is one of the biggest rappers of all time, the most popular rapper of all time.
For sure.
I did a blog 3 years ago, Danny, saying Snoop is the most popular rapper of all time.
I believe so. But I think when Snoop now kind of passed the crown down to Kendrick, that gave it a little more credit for Kendrick to be over Snoop, but not to me.
Not to you.
No.
Okay. Ice Cube, who's my
hold on. First of all, let's start right there. Does Kendrick have a better album than Murder Was the Case or any of Snoop's greatest albums?
Wow. Okay, so I love Kendrick, right? I'm not gonna put Good Kid, Mad City over Doggy Style in a Chronic. I'm not doing that, Danny. I'm not doing that.
Me neither.
Section 80, no. To Pimp a Butterfly, no.
These are great albums, though. Yes. These are great albums. Let's not take away from Kendrick. These are great albums, but to be over Snoop's albums, I don't think he has one better than Snoop's albums. Nah.
At all, right? Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're talking like the albums he did on No Limit, then yeah. But right. You know, his later work, but Snoop's earlier classics, I don't think he has one better.
Okay. Cube at 3. How do you feel about Cube at 3? Cube is my favorite West Coast rapper of all time.
Not mad at Cube at 3. I'm not mad at Cube. I'm not mad at Cube at 3.
Dre at 4.
What? wait. Dr. Dre?
Yes, Dr. Dre's at 4.
No. First of all, Dre not.
He's not a rapper. He's a producer.
He's a producer, man. They wrote his raps for him. How is he above niggas that actually wrote their own raps?
All right. At number 5, I know the young boys gonna kill me, but how you got Tyler the Creator number 5 though?
Oh, this is egregious, man. I'm mad. Now I want hands. I want hands with the staff.
All right, and I know people love Tyler. I know people rock with Tyler heavy, but Tyler over Game?
I need hands with somebody at the staff for me to feel better about this.
Okay, DJ Quick at number 6 though. I love Quick though, but Quick at 6 though.
Rapper, man, there's so many great West Coast rappers, man. But you know, first of all, we already know Crooked I is my favorite rapper. Period. You know what I'm saying? For him to not be, I think like he was like 30 or 40.
No, sir. Crooked I was at 46, sir. Out of 50, Crooked I at 46. I'm saying Crooked I at 46 is nuts.
It's invalid. The list is already invalid, bro. I'm sorry. The list is invalid, man. The list is totally invalid.
You said something about Pac earlier, right? What about Too Short, E40, Mac Dre? All right.
Well, when you say, did they say West Coast rappers or LA rappers?
LA rappers, though. LA.
You can't really say they LA rappers. They Oakland rappers. They Bay Area rappers.
Tupac though, because Tupac rep the Bay Area.
And Tupac rep the Bay, but you know, so Tupac was heavy in LA as well. So that's why I kind of, you know, I accepted that.
Danny said he accepted that though. Okay.
I did.
Was Nipsey too high?
What number is Nipsey?
They got Nipsey at 10. Well, but before you go, they got Ice-T at 7. Be Real from Cypress Hill at number 8. I thought Be Real. I love Be Real. Love Cypress Hill. Bumps up. I love Hangs on the Glock and all that. But at number 8 though, Be Real.
Where's Razcast? Where's Saphir?
Wow. Okay. Let's look at Razcast. They got Razcast at. Give me a second, Danny. Wait, I saw Razcast on his list though. J Rock, Yo. Razcast at 33. Razcast at 33. So J Rock at 29 is crazy to me too. J Rock at 29 is nuts.
Man, I just feel like they just compiled a list of West Coast rappers and just kind of threw it in a box, shuffled it up, and just whatever names they pulled out. That's just how they listed this. What were the arguments like on the panel? Did they have a panel? Did one guy do it? Did 3 guys agree on this? Was there a voting system? What was the criteria? Was it album sales, popularity, influence, impact?
Do you think they should have had Complex best West Coast rappers?
It should have just said West Coast rapper. It should have said West Coast rapper.
Yeah, she's a West Coast, right?
Let's just do that. Just rename it West Coast rappers, and I'm fine with a lot of the names on there. But when you say LA rappers, the list is already messed up, bro. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is really bad.
Easy E at number 9.
Not mad at Eazy-E, man. Not mad. The impact that he's had, and I know people was writing for Eazy. It's like, and I don't want to like sound I'm contradicting myself because like I could say, well, Dr. Dre was getting people. They was writing for him, so I don't even know why he's that high up. Now, when you say influential, the top 50 influential or impactful West Coast rappers. You know, now that's a different thing. When you say best rappers,
right?
Now it's like we got to separate all of the politics and let's just go skill based. Let's go skill. But I'm gonna fucking put my own list. I'm gonna put out the goddamn official list for real. As somebody who literally grew up in the West Coast, did this hip hop shit my whole life, I have a valid say. Okay. I have a valid say. I'll put out my fucking list because this shit, what they did is all fucked up.
Does Nip should Nip be top 10 of all time? You cool with Nip at 10?
All right, let's run through some names. Let's run through some names, 3. Me and you. And I know you valid with your West Coast history.
Well, listen, they got Game at number 11. I thought Game at number 11 is nuts. I thought Game should be a little higher. I think Game is top 5.
Yeah.
Top 10.
For sure. For sure. If we talk about just best. We're talking about best. Yeah, man, you gotta put Game in there. Game, obviously, Cube, Tupac. So let's go. We got Game, Cube, Pac.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Crooked I. We're not doing an order. We're just gonna get 10 names.
Okay.
You got to put Kendrick in there.
Okay.
Tell how many names you got.
What about Corrupt?
Corrupt got to be in there for sure. We're talking about best rappers. Yes, Corrupt goes in there.
Exhibit.
Shout out to Philly.
Shout out to Philly. Exhibit.
Debatable if he's top 10.
Okay.
Debatable.
MC8.
I love 8.
I love M. Compton's War.
I love 8, bro. And then you can't forget about Sugar Free. We can't forget about DJ Quick.
I know West Coast fuck with Sugar Free heavy. Sugar Free is an 18. You go with Sugar Free 18?
I mean, I don't agree with none of the lists. Like nothing. They got it all wrong. Like it doesn't matter because if you don't put certain people in the top 5 or top 10, then wherever you place somebody else is irrelevant. It don't matter. You can put when you got Crooked at 46. It's kind of like
Manny. I love Don Kennedy. But to put Don Kennedy at 19 and Crooked I at 46 is nuts.
Dog.
And I fuck with Don Kennedy. I like Don.
We gotta get him on the show. We gotta get him on the show. Right? Let's get him on here, man.
MC Ren at 21.
Might be that's all right. I'm not too mad at that. Not mad because Ren was nice and didn't really get the
props.
Damn.
Right.
Where does DOC count?
Wow.
He from Texas.
Now is Dallas Texas?
Ain't he from Texas? Ain't DOC from Texas?
Dallas, Texas, right? So is he gonna get
Pop from New York? What the fuck?
Well, you know what? DOC did not make this list, bro.
Okay. This is bad, bro. I'm sorry. I don't really know, man. But I think generally you'd have to go Ice Cube and Pac. Like they gotta go in the top 5 ever. How you gotta put Game,
Ice Cube, Pac, Snoop, Game,
Ice Cube, Pac, Snoop, Game. That's 4.
Okay,
I'm not mad at that. If you go in best ever rappers from the West.
All right, I'm confused here because they got King T from Alcoholics at number 16, but they got Tash from Alcoholics at 36.
Fuck out of here, man. Tash was nicer. Catastrophe was nicer than shout out.
What's actually King T? I thought though, Danny.
He was nicer. He's nicer, way nicer, bro. I'm sorry. This is what I'm saying. This is why this list pissed me off. I'm pissed. I hate this list.
Educate me on Draco the Rule. I'm not familiar with that, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. He was mid 2000, the 2010s, 2015s, around that time. He passed away too early, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Recipe, he was nice. It's a lot of other rappers on here that ain't listed. Like I said, I don't see Saphir like nowhere. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And then if you're gonna so y'all didn't just only subjected to LA because y'all included Oakland rappers, right? So I don't see Del Funky Homo Sapien on there.
Wow, Del Funky was not for Souls of Mischief is crazy.
Souls of Mischief. This is what I'm saying, bro. When y'all do these lists, man, y'all and then y'all don't even put certain people on the list at all. This is whack, bro. It's horrible. You know, first of all, I will say just shout out for them even acknowledging these brothers. Yes. The 50 that were acknowledged, we respect that. But the ordering of this and the omission of certain MCs that invalidates this entire list, man. This is horrible.
Yo, Danny. Tiger at 25 and Crooked at 46.
No, stop the fight. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we can just change the subject now.
You should have had me the ball guard up there.
I gotta do my fucking 3-letterman, the pin toss. That's dumb act, bro. Holla at 3. Anybody that was on that panel inboxes, we can fight this shit out live. I don't know. I don't care how y'all want to do it, but I need answers. I need answers.
How do you feel about guys who are in the same camp or same group, right? But the margin is like, for instance, right? They got Daz at 27, but got Corrupt at 13. And Corrupt is a better lyricist
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. He is.
I love Daz though. I love
that. Daz was fire. Daz was fire, man. But Corrupt definitely was several levels because Daz was really focusing on the production side of things. You know what I'm saying? And he also complimented, Corrupt's lyricism. So there is. I would like to think that if we're talking about just rap for rap, skill for skill, Corrupt was, there is a wider margin between him and Daz.
Right.
So they really wasn't wrong in that aspect.
Listen, there's a guy here who I rock with heavy. I thought he was too high. I like Evidence a lot, man, but that's just me. I like Evidence. Yeah. I've been an Evidence fan. They got him at 45 also. Which is...
what number they put Mac 10?
All right, they got Mac at 37, but they got Dub C at 34.
Okay, can't be mad at that. Can't be mad. I ain't too bad.
They got Blueface at 50, Blue at 49, G Porkio at 48, OGZ at 47, Crook at 46, Evidence at 45.
Yeah, once I see Crook at 40, when you got Tiger. Hold on, bro, for real. You got Tiger.
And Doja Cat 26. Then they got Doja Cat at 26, bro. Roddy Rich over Crooked Eye is nuts.
Yeah, I'm done. 3. Damn. I'm done. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I just want answers.
I love Yo-Yo, but Yo-Yo at 31 again and Crook at Yo-Yo over Roscos is wild.
This is bad, bro.
This is bad.
It's really bad. It's really bad. If we talking the legacy, the hierarchy of MCs, and I'm pretty sure that when you have egos involved, some of those, like if Tiger sees his name above, everybody else's, and I'm above Crook, he probably in his heart know goddamn well he not better than no motherfucker. You feel me? but he probably looking at it like, see, I knew I was nicer than them niggas. See, I finally got my just due. It depends on how they take that or they respond to seeing their name in certain spots. Yo, text Crook. I
did, but I'm gonna show you this way he told me. I can't say it live what he told me.
Okay. yeah, we can do that.
I would do nothing like that though. But I'm gonna show you after the show.
Yeah. Yo, because I was finna call him.
He ain't happy, but he don't want to say much though because a lot of feelings gonna be hurt.
Nah, fuck that. Sometimes you gotta hurt feelings. Motherfuckers hurt your feelings. You gotta hurt feelings sometimes, man. Just because when you speak the truth you gonna hurt somebody else. It's like, oh well, be hurt. Because reality hurts.
Now
it is what it is.
Game's list is way different though because he added 100 rappers.
I ain't like his list either. I ain't gonna lie.
My cousin like his list either. Both of you niggas didn't like his list.
I ain't like his list, bro. I ain't like Game list either, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go to the first 10, Danny. He got Tupac at 1.
Not mad. You like Pac probably gonna be one on. I'm pretty sure if you ask any other nigga from LA, like who would be number 1, it'll be Snoop, Cube, or Pac.
Right.
It is what it is.
Now, Dan, let me ask you. You say you don't like his list though, but he got Pac at 1, Snoop at 2, Cube at 3,
okay,
4, himself at 5.
Not mad at them first 5.
Me neither. He got Corrupt at 6. Little high.
Okay, okay. Okay. What do you say, committee? Yay or nay? Okay, the committee agrees. Right? The hip hop committee agrees. Go ahead.
What I find interesting, Danny, I'm gonna get your take on this though. We spoke about DJ Quick a second ago, right? But Complex and Game both got Quick in their top 10, top 7. He got Quick at number 7.
Quick, super influential. And he can rap. He can rap. But when we go, he got hit songs. He got a legacy on the West Coast. But now, when you say would you ask me if DJ Quick is better rapper than Crooked Eye?
No.
Then it's like right then and there is like, all right, now things are starting to get a little murky.
He got Dre 8 though, and you and I just spoke about Dr. Dre.
No, why is Dre in the top 10 rappers? I can't rock with that.
He got Easy at number 9, Exhibit at 10. He got Nip at 11 though. Ice-T 12, Be Real from Cypress Hill, number 13, Tyler at number 14. YG, what's your thoughts on YG? Oh, you got YG at 15.
All time LA rappers.
Yes.
All time YG 15.
Yes.
Every man, I would have liked to see J Rock before YG, but then again, it's people's opinion. I mean, this is all opinionated. Different people like different things, so there's no like 100% method of why somebody should go over somebody else. Like it is what it is. But like I said, there are just certain egregious omissions that I can't get with.
You asked about the DOC earlier, right? He has DOC at number 28.
Okay. Come on, there you go, game. There we go.
You got
where does we got Lady of Rage? And I know Rage is from Virginia, right?
You got Rage. Let me look.
Rage is from VA.
Right. Game has her at, let's see here. I don't think he has her on the list, brother. Hold on.
I know she was on one.
Oh, he has Rage at 39. Game does.
I think because of the lack of work and albums that she actually had, that probably would affect her ranking. But Rage has my favorite album from a female ever. Necessary Roughness is still the most lyrical album you could ever hear from a female rapper.
Wow.
There's that. Let's just keep that real.
Okay. He just had a name here I just saw a second ago and asked you about. What's the name I just saw when I asked you about it? Oh, Baby Keem. What's your thoughts on Baby Keem? Yes, Baby Keem.
Ain't that Kendrick cousin?
Right. Keem at 38.
I think once you get past 20 names, now you damn near kind of just add names to the list just for the sake of adding them. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, I don't want to forget such and such, and I don't want to forget. You just start adding names. But now what are we talking about though? Are we talking about rap skills or what popularity? What are we doing? I don't know what the criteria is. But I do think once you get past 10 names for real, it's kind of like it don't matter after that where somebody might be ranked.
He has Crook at 34. You shocked he has Crook at 34?
Woosah.
Danny ain't feeling it.
And I'm not, and I don't want to seem crooked eye bias, right? I don't want to seem like, oh, well, if they didn't put my favorite rapper in the top, then I'm mad. No, it's not that. We talking about one of the greatest lyricists that ever fucking lived, right? Like, and then let's just keep it on the West. Right. When you talk about West Coast, I don't think none of them niggas was better than Crooked Eye.
I don't either. Lyrically, no, I don't think.
None of them. None of them. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to go Crooked versus Ice Cube, we could debate. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go Crooked versus, I don't know. I don't think there's no other person that competes. And if we talk about just using this pen,
right? I
think only Cube could compete with Crooked.
I agree.
That's really it. That's what it boils down to. Or you might could say Tupac. You might say Pac. If you go Pac, but I still would have Crooked over Pac just lyrically. Maybe songs is different. Songs and albums are different. But yeah, bro, that shit whack as fuck, bro, for a game to put Crooked that fucking low. Bro. I was so disappointed, bro. I'm mad as fuck, man.
What's your thoughts on? Listen, I like the East Siders. He got Trey D from the East Siders.
Yeah, put Trey D in there for sure. He got to be in there for sure.
I fuck with East Siders. I fuck with East Siders and shit like that. But he has names on here that I'm not familiar with. He has what's his brother's name? I'm not familiar with Lefty Gunplay, Bad Luck.
Yeah, no, I know Bad Luck. I'm not really a hip to Lefty either.
Yo,
Domino, but again,
87.
Where you got Domino?
87.
87. Damn, dog. Some shit just some shit is disrespectful at a point.
What was that song? That Sweet Potato Pie right here, Domino had,
right.
I put those cassette singles back in the day, though. I copped them shits, Daddy. I ain't gonna hold you. I copped them shits. Now,
salute 3. Salute. Well, I told you it was West Coast 3. I told you that. You always rocking this damn New York hat. I'm about to send your ass an LA hat. You finna be West Coast down nigga, on your next show.
Can you educate me? Bishop Lamar 82 though?
That's too low. Shout out to Bishop Lamont too. That's way too low. I think he's from. Furthermore, if we doing Bishop Lamont, does he have Clyde Carson on his list?
Never heard that individual. Let me see. Clyde who?
Clyde Carson.
Let me look. I never heard of that cat. You educated me right now.
No. Clyde Carson is fire. Yeah, I think if he's from either Central California or the Bay Area. Clyde is fire. If you don't got him on the list, it'd be like, all right.
Let me see. He has Eastwood, Mossberg, Reason at 81, Bishop Lamont 82, Eastside K-Boy 83, Mr. Capone 84, The Godfather 86, BG Knockout 91.
Yeah, shout out BG Knockout.
It's Jay Stone. He's Nipsey's homeboy, right? Jay Stone, right?
Yeah.
Jay Stone is nice though. Yo, game, you bugging. I wouldn't have Jay Stone out.
Yo, game, bro. What the fuck, man?
Yo, game, you bugging. Jay Stone is nice. Jay Stone got some drinks I fuck with though.
I'm not mad at Game's top 10. I'm not mad at it. You can't be mad for real, because these guys are legends. You know what I'm saying? But once you get out of the top 10 and now you just start randomly putting people in certain positions, it's kind of like I can't rock with it, bro.
How do you feel about Murs at 42? Murs
could be a little higher.
Could be a little higher. Okay.
Yeah, Murs could be higher for sure.
Now,
wait, do he got hieroglyphics on here? Do he got Dale on here?
I'm surprised Game doesn't have Dell on here at all, though, bro.
Ain't that Cube's cousin? Ain't that Cube's cousin, right?
Yes, it is. It's Cube cousin. Absolutely. It is Cube cousin, yep.
And Dale doesn't make neither list.
Listen.
Wait, what you telling me Dale doesn't make no list?
Dale would have made my list, absolutely.
And so you said you named hold on, wait. He named 100 niggas.
Yes, 100 rappers. 100.
You named 100 niggas and Dale doesn't make. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a little wild. What's another?
I'm gonna tweet this nigga in a minute, bro.
Now he has OT Genesis on his list, but Complex does not have OT Genesis on the list though.
Neither one of them got Dale, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like, fuck out here.
Listen, I don't know if you rock with this brother, but I'm familiar with their music from the 90s. Kid Frost had to be on this list, though. I'm glad Game put Kid Frost.
You got to put Kid Frost on there for sure. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Ragement Cam made number 40.
All right, yeah, let's go, Cam. I do think Cam should have been higher than 40. Should have been higher. If you got him in the 30s, maybe I ain't mad. But 40 is come on.
Coolio at 41.
Rap skills. Coolio was fire. I mean, I wasn't a Coolio fan.
Me neither.
I'm not a Coolio fan.
All right,
where's MC Hammer at?
Son, MC Hammer did not make this list. Is it because Oakland thing though? But Pocket's on this list though. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, right, so hold on. E40 too short, and I thought Mozzie. But Mozzie from Sacramento. How do you guys on the West Coast feel about Sacramento? I know y'all don't know.
It's still the West. You know what I'm saying? That's Central Cali. It's three sections. You got the North, the whole Bay Area, then you get to Modesto, Sacramento, all those surrounding areas in the middle, and then we get to the bottom when you get to LA, San Diego, Long Beach, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's Southern Cali. You know what I'm saying? But the West is the West for real.
Damn, game, you got Tash at 59.
The shit is whack, bro. This shit be disrespectful, bro. And Tash was one of the nicest niggas in the West Coast during that time. Let me ask you something.
I bought all the Alcoholics albums. Liquidation, Make Room, 21 and Over. I bought all this shit. And them shits was 4 mics and better.
Right.
And Tash, I ran to the store to get Rap Life album from Tash. I ran to the store. Tash album, solo album is very slept on to me. Oh, Lord have mercy. I would have Tash at 59. Tash and top.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right?
Top 20, easily. Easily, Danny, easily. I like
this is crazy.
Earl at 56. What do you think about Earl Sweatshirt? I like Earl Sweatshirt though.
Yeah, we like him. But I think 56 too low for him too.
Okay.
56 too low. What is it? He got Murs on there, right? So you say he don't got Hammer on there.
He got Murs on here. He got Ross Scott at 43.
That's whack as fuck.
Yeah, he got Goldie Loke at 40. Goldie Loke is Eastsiders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Goldie Loke at 48. I'm not familiar. I know about Kid Ink. What's your thoughts on Kid Ink? Yeah, Kid Ink at 54 game.
Not familiar. I'm not necessarily familiar with Kid Ink. I can't hold you.
What about Fat Lip?
Fat Lip, all right. Fat Lip, all right.
All right. What's other names they got on here? I'm not reading. I Reason 81.
Damn.
Rob Vicious 85.
Shout out to Reason. I remember Reason used to be out there in the corner selling his cassettes. I bought one from him. Yeah, I bought one from Reason. Yeah. This is back in the 90s. like he been around for a long time. Shout out to fucking Reason, bro.
Now 310 baby. 310 is what? What's that considered? 310. That's area code for Cali. Somewhere in Cali.
Yeah. 310. Yeah.
310 baby. Not from an Eastside K boy. What do you think about Game putting himself at number 5 though?
I'm not mad, bro. Like Game is definitely top 10 West Coast, like best rapper from the West, ever of all time. Yeah, Game gotta be in there. So if he put himself at 5, is humble. I think that's a humble spot because he put himself number 1.
Agree.
He didn't put himself number 1.
Agree. Ice-T 12. Listen. Ice-T was the first person to introduce us East Coast niggas, the colors and songs like that.
Yeah.
Respect though, man. I gotta give Ice-T respect though. You know what I mean?
I am a nightmare walking, a psychopath stalking, king of the jungle.
Yo, dog, I'm a pusher. Yo, Ice-T was that nigga though. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
They know this nigga for the what is it, the TV show he on? What is it? Law and Order. Y'all might know Ice-T from that. We know Ice-T from Colors. Nigga, let's go back.
Absolutely, man.
My man did a rock band and everything. My man, right? Ice-T did the rock. Y'all know him from Ice-T and Coco, the TV shows. Nah, Ice-T is a real nigga, bro.
Danny, and we just spoke about Complex, but Game did the same thing with King T and Tash, though. I'm not mad. King T deserves to be on this list. But if you're going to have King T at 19 and Tash at 50 something, bro.
That's whack as hell.
Easy.
That's crazy, right? That's fucking crazy.
My nigga, I used to rewind Tash lyrics like crazy.
Tash was that nigga, bro. I don't be understanding shit, and that's not to disrespect King T. We definitely not disrespecting King T.
Wait, you got Glasses at number 61. How you feel about Glasses Malone at 61?
I like Glasses Malone, man. I rock with him too. Me too. Like in real life, I fuck with G Malone, but the 60 is like low. Like I think that's low. That's low.
Oh man.
Here's the thing: if you got a list of 100 people, whoever's at 70 or 80, they gonna feel like they're low as hell, right? Like once you get past, damn, nigga, I'm not in the top 50. They gonna feel a certain type of way. But I don't know what he's based. I don't know what the criteria was. That's all. I just need some better context.
You gotta tell the Funky Homo sapien here. I'm surprised, my nigga.
Yeah, bro. And Dale don't make neither list, bro. That's crazy.
And I'm sorry. I understand the Bay Area situation and stuff like that, how they separate that though. But fam, I don't. E40 and Too Short gotta be on here. I don't give a damn for the Bay Area.
Yeah. They gotta be on there. Are they on there?
No, I don't see no Too Short on here, bro.
So wait. You said Too Short and E40 not on Game's list, or even up? Let's take a Brother Lynch Hung. Let me shout out Brother Lynch Hung too, by the way.
Okay. Nah, so I don't see Too Short Dog on here. I don't see Short Dog on here at all. That's crazy. Too Short the ghetto cuss words? Nah, say wild Game.
Yo, Game, bro. We gotta get you on the show, Game. Get on here. Show yourself. Show yourself.
40 Water? Not on here.
That shit horrible.
No. How do you feel about Childish Gambino at 32?
Where is he from? Where's Childish Gambino from?
Very good question. Let me do a research. I don't know. I didn't even.
I'm not. Yeah. Let's get this clarified first.
Childish Gambino. Let's see what his brother's.
Yeah, because I know the man. Donald Glover. He's an actor. He sings. He produces. He's a phenomenal entertainer.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I like Hobson a lot though.
Yeah, Hobson fired.
Hobson fired.
But is Childish Gambino from L.A.?
L.A.?
Is he from L.A.?
Right now, let me get it right. Childish Gambino. Let's get this brother right. Childish. Let's see something here.
I'm not sure he's from L.A. But if he is, then cool. Cool. If he is.
Let's see. Was born. That brother is born. Let me see. It doesn't say where he's from on here. I don't see Danny Glover, going Child Gambino, actor, comedian, while he studied in New York, comedy. But I don't see exactly. We don't say where he's from. I'm looking on here. Oh, wait, hold on. Date of birth. I don't see. They don't say where he's born though. At least 41 years of age though. But I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Ray Vaughn at 60, Reason at 81. Both these brothers had a diss tracks to Joey Badass. Is that separation? There's a far separation there. 60 to 81 though.
Right. That's yeah.
Reason though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm asking, is Ray Vaughn that much nicer than Reason in your opinion?
No. I don't know. No. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think niggas just real talk. I think you don't take your own list serious after you get your top 10, top 20. I think after that, you just kind of putting people on there because you probably got a cool relationship with them. It's your homeboy. You might have had an interaction with them.
Right,
you might have got some money. You might have been on tour. One of them might have opened up for you. Fuck, let me just throw him on the list. Because now when we talk about skill sets and where you look at where Tash is at, when you see Dale not on the list, when you see Too Short and them not on the list, when you don't see mentions of certain MCs, then it's kind of like I don't see Safir anywhere on nobody's list.
That's crazy.
You get to the point where it's like, okay, this not for real. This can't be for real. When you got crooked at 30 something and 46, 30, 34 and 46 respectively, it's like both lists are invalid already. If we're talking about best, when you say best, when I hear the word best, I'm not thinking about who sold the most or who was the most popular.
Me neither. I'm not doing that either.
Straight up, grab that mother freaking microphone and go crazy every time. That's what I think when I think best.
Okay.
And when you got crooked that low, is crazy.
No, you made a comment earlier about your homeboys, and I agree with your comment on that because now, game, you got Tiger at 30 and Crook at what?
This is retarded. Tiger is higher than Crooked on both lists.
That's crazy.
That's fucking right. When you put shit into perspective and you look at that, you just like, yeah, y'all. I don't know what y'all was talking about. I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all made these lists.
Wow.
Were they high?
Nate Dogg not on here.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say Nate Dogg was a dope rapper or higher up in a hierarchy of rappers of LA. No.
He can't make 100 list. Daddy, Nate Dogg can't make a top 100 though. Nate Dogg.
I mean, if you got all these other niggas on here, these young niggas who wasn't even born when Nate Dogg was putting it down, then it's like Nate should have been in the top 100.
I mean, listen. I know Warren G did the most of the rapping. Warren G at 21. How you feel about Warren at 21? Warren over Crooked Eye is kind of bugged out. Warren G, I love you, my nigga. Ran to the store, got regulators. I love you.
Right. Shout out to Warren G. Yeah, shout out to Warren G. But like I said, I'm gonna put out the official list. Leave it to the bar god to get this shit right. I'll put out my own list.
How many you gonna do? 100 or you 50?
I might do top 50. I ain't gonna do 100 because now once I go past 50, now I'm gonna just be putting names just to put a name on there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The God.
I think you do have to. Again, all this gonna have to include Snoop. You're gonna have to include Snoop, Pac, Q, Game, Kendrick. After that, I don't know. Crooked's gotta be in somebody's top 10.
Are you surprised?
He would have to be there.
Are you surprised Game put Kendrick over him? Are you surprised?
Let me ask you this.
All right.
Better rapper, Game or Kendrick?
Woo! Wow.
Who got okay, forget the rapping part. Let's forget the rapping part. Let's go with who got more songs that you rock with between both men?
Ah, damn, dang. Fuck. That's hard, bro. Because all right, let me get better context. I feel the baton was passed. I felt like Cube and Dre and them gave Snoop the baton, right? Then Snoop and them gave it to Game, right? Then I thought, unless I'm missing somebody maybe I'm missing somebody. Am I missing somebody?
That's it. No, that's it.
Then Game to Kendrick.
Right.
That's how I feel the baton was passed.
Right. That's how it was passed. Right.
I fucks with Game though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I like Game because the fact that Game is battle tested.
I got Game over Kendrick, bro. If we talking about bars lyrically, I like Game. I like Game over Kendrick.
All right. The knock on Game is the name dropping. How much do we put in onus on that? That people say he name drops a lot, and maybe Kendrick doesn't name drop. How do you feel about that? And then I want to get a diss track. So
he still got bars. He still got bars. He still got punches. He's still saying clever shit, unique shit. A lot of times Kendrick rhyming ability is not at the highest peak. You know, a lot of times Kendrick rhyming one syllable words. He can rap. Kendrick can rap. Like we're not. Right. He's got a Pulitzer Prize for writing. Like what do you? We can't question the man's writing. A nigga got a Pulitzer Prize. You can't tell that nigga shit, right? However, I think if you were to on the same beat or even different beats and put Kendrick and Game in a studio and tell them to go crazy, let's say Big Tigger. Let's go in the basement, right?
Say me that. You say if you got an instrumental, right? And tell Game and Kendrick to rap. Just rap.
I got Game going crazy.
I'll be with you on that though.
I got Game dropping more memorable bars. But that's subjective because not everybody care about punchline. Not everybody care about the structure of the rhyme. Sometimes it's the phonetics of it. It's the way it make you feel. It's hot the nigga rapping because Kendrick will get on there and rap different speeds, different flows, different rhyme techniques. Kendrick is trying to show you he's a master technician when it comes to rapping. You know what I'm saying? Game can also switch speeds. Game can switch speeds and flows and tempos and his pacing, breath control. That's a tough fight, bro. But if he puts Kendrick above himself, then it's a mark of humility, and I respect it.
Kendrick says that Ab-Soul has been his inspiration all the time on songs, on albums, on interviews. I've always heard him pick up Ab-Soul, right? But damn. Kendrick got 4 and Ab-Soul at 27, Game has. And if I go to the complex shit, it feel like they have, let me look here. They got Ab-Soul at 43, but Kendrick at number 1, complex now.
Damn.
That's kind of
where they got Schoolboy Q at?
Complex has Q at number 17. But I like Ab-Soul. You know the funny thing about TD, you know? I like J-Rock and Ab-Soul more than Schoolboy Q though.
Oh, I like that.
Listen, I don't think Ab-Soul and Schoolboy Q got a better album than J-Rock's Redemption album in 2018.
Yeah. You're facts on that one.
But I know how the culture feels about Schoolboy. A lot of niggas love Schoolboy Q. I get arguments all the time about Schoolboy Q. I'm not the biggest Q fan. I'm more Ab-Soul, J-Rock, and Kendrick.
Right.
Underneath those cats. But I have arguments all the time with dudes I know loves Q heavy.
Man, 3. What we gonna do, man? Who we gotta call? I really want to get at Complex first. Okay. I want to get at them because if y'all gonna be representing the culture and y'all are gonna put something out like this, and it's this egregious, it's like it gotta be addressed. Has to be addressed.
Are you good? Will.i.am. They got Will.i.am at number 42, and Game has Will.i.am. Let me look at Game's list here. I just had Game. Give me a second, Danny. Game had Will I Am at number. What? How do you think about? Let's go with Complex first at 42 with Will I Am. How do you feel about that? Because Game has Will I Am at 24, and Complex has at 42.
Yeah. Will probably don't get enough credit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he probably don't get enough credit when they got him at 42. But I just respect the fact that they both got him on the list. You know, even though y'all both don't have Dale, which is crazy to me. And Dale is nicer than Will I Am, in my opinion. If we talking about just straight rapping.
Right. Game, listen, Game has MC ran at 17. I'm cool with ran at 17.
Where does Game have MC 8?
Who? Game?
Where does Game have MC 8 at?
Game has MC 8 at. He has him right after. He has him right after MC Ren. It's funny you said that. He has Ren at 17. MC 8 at 18.
Okay, I can respect that. I might have done the same thing. I might have listed it the same way if that was me.
Okay.
One notch above, right? Okay.
Well, we're not saying this because Crooked Eye's our guy, but we just keeping it all the way real with y'all. Crooked Eye, that number is ridiculous in terms of rapping and still being relevant and flow speeds. And Danny said something earlier about tempos and all this shit. I don't think none of these niggas got a better flow.
None of them. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. So, like I said, both lists are messed up.
So when should we looking up for your list? Is it gonna take you a while to compose?
Nah, I'll drop it in the next couple days. I'll drop my list in the next couple days, man. It's gonna be accurate when we talk about raps and rapping skill. If we talk about just rapping, when I say I'm not gonna do the list of the most popular West Coast rappers. It's gonna be the list of the best rappers. Because at the end of the day, that's really what this shit is about.
Both Complex and Game both have Cube at 3.
You can't be mad.
I'm not mad at that. Cube is number 1 for me. I just love Cube. I just fucking love Ice Cube, man. That's my favorite rapper in the West Coast of all time. I'm a big Cube fan, man.
So wait, who? And they got Kendrick at 1. Do they both have Kendrick at 1?
No, Complex has Kendrick at 1. Game has him at 4.
So where's Pac?
Game has Pac at 1. Complex does not have Tupac at all.
Wait, hold on. You said Complex don't have Pac.
No Tupac on this list, brother. None.
All right, that's where we end this show. I gotta get to work. yo, that's where we end the show. As always, 3. It's been real. It's been real. I can't do that, bro. Do you really mean that though? You really mean they don't have Pac on the list?
On it. Now, I saw people on the internet before we go wrap it up. I saw people on the internet saying, well, he's from Harlem, and then they went into he's from the Bay Area. But I'm like, dog, Tupac rep the West Coast. But they got that song on To Live and Die in LA. And the West Coast brothers opened him up with what I lived this shit. They welcomed the brother with open arms. Okay, let's just keep it tall. The brother went to West Coast heavy. I don't know if some of you niggas in the 90s and shit though. Well, Pac was out here repping the West Coast hard, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. He just was.
And you say they don't have Pac, period,
all, bro. No, I'm
okay. Yeah. I got it. Let me try to get in touch with somebody from Complex. I'm dead serious. I'm about to start inboxing niggas. I need to talk with somebody on the staff. This is. I didn't even know. I didn't know that till just right now.
Yeah. All right, then I guess we'll wait for your list and see what you got going on.
Okay, wait. So the name of their list was the top 50 best LA rappers.
The Complex best LA rappers all time list.
And Pac is not on the list.
Pac is not on the list at all, which is
we got to get off this show.
I mean, dog, me and you lived the East Coast West Coast wars and shit. Like Tupac was the head nigga in charge of that shit on the West Coast. He just was. That's crazy. And Tupac, listen, we love Tupac. We look at Tupac as a West Coast representative as a New Yorker. Respectfully, we just want to keep it all the way on it, man. He is.
We got 3. You don't have Pac on your list at all.
It's asinine. It's crazy. Pac gotta be top 2, man. Top 3.
This is insanity.
Yeah, Tupac does not go lower than top 5.
Because the niggas that y'all put at 1 will tell y'all Pac probably should be 1.
Bro, we just watched Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly on the Mortal Man song. He got Tupac.
He's talking to Pac through the letter. Yeah, he's talking to Pac. Yeah. What are we doing? What is this?
Now,
what is this?
There's only 2 names I will
Who authorized this?
There's only 2 names I will put over Tupac, and I would not get mad if they put Snoop or Cube over Pac.
Yeah, if you do Snoop or Cube, you can't be mad. I still wouldn't. I probably would not have Snoop above Pac.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. But if you put Cube above Pac, I might rock with that. But Pac shouldn't come no lower than 3.
You don't think Snoop is a better MC than Tupac?
No.
What you said earlier, we said if you throw a beat on and ask niggas to rap like Kendrick and who was it? Kendrick and Game, right?
Right.
Yeah, if you do this with Snoop and Tupac, I don't think Tupac can hang with Snoop or grab an instrumental and tell niggas to rap. I don't know, Danny. I don't know.
You don't know because Snoop can freestyle too. Let's not forget that. Snoop can freestyle for like 24 hours straight. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Snoop can freestyle better than Cube and Tupac. Let's keep it all the way real.
You said Snoop freestyle
better than Tupac and Ice Cube.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know,
But if you said if they were to go in the booth, Big Tigger style, freestyle Friday or whatever, you throw a beat on, or they take them both up to Funk Flex.
Snoop got too much flavor, man.
No. Rest in peace to Pac, man. But if Pac was to go on a Funk Flex, yeah, he would have. I think he would have a better verse than Snoop.
Yeah, because now, all right. So let's go here for a second. Me and you from the era when niggas said they freestyle, they really freestyle the top of the dome.
Yeah, they really went on. Yeah,
I know hip hop took a turn where they included me and Danny can go to Hot 97, have a written rhyme,
right, and that was called a freestyle. Right? Well, that actually started in the mixtape era. New Lloyd Banks freestyle, new Joe Budden freestyle. So what they did was they took the term freestyle and changed it into just a verse. Just a verse. You got a prepared verse or a verse that isn't specifically on a certain album or a project. It's just a loose verse, and you're gonna get on here on somebody else's beat, and you're just gonna go crazy. And they called it the freestyle. That's not what freestyle actually meant. I mean, you know, the term has changed throughout the years, but it really meant go off the top of your dome right then and there.
And a person like yourself who rebuttal who's in freestyle on the top.
I can do it, yeah, man. And my little brother Tyron. I gotta get my little brother Tyron on your show, and I want you to we're gonna have a freestyle session, right? We're live on your show.
Really?
You know
I'm down for that. I'm down for
my little brother on here.
Okay.
And just so people will know it's real, you're gonna prepare the words and topics, and you're gonna give him the words live.
Okay.
So there's no way we could know. We're not gonna cheat. You can just throw the words out there, and he finna go ridiculous, crazy. So anyway, but yeah, I would have Pac having a better a written verse.
Okay. Then Snoop.
Okay. Then Snoop. But I don't think none of them niggas can freestyle with Snoop.
I think Ice Cube first 3 albums all certified classics, though.
Yeah, I know that.
All the way. Listen, I'll go all the way to Lethal Injection, which is the last Cube album that I really, really love.
Okay, who got better classes between Cube and Snoop?
Cube. But I don't think. All right, let's go here. Okay, I will put Doggy Style. Damn, Cube. I hate to say it. God damn it, Cube. Death Certificate is one of my favorite West Coast albums of all time.
Okay,
but I can't get mad if someone got Doggy Style over Death Certificate. I can't get mad.
No, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. It's like this. It's close. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
right. Now, subject matter, and broadening horizon of I would give that to Ice Cube though.
Have to.
Our political.
You got to. You got to. Yeah, and he was writing for other niggas on top of that. Let's not act like Cube ain't that.
Listen, man, A bird in the hand, nappy duck out. Yo, Cube got some joints, oh my nigga. I'm jacking for beats.
Yo, we might have to get Cube on the show, man.
Dead homies? Nah. Yo, come on, Cube.
Let's get Cube on the show, man.
I would love it for Ice Cube.
We can't get Cube on here. We'll get his damn son to come on here and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Jackson, right quick. You know what I'm saying? For real.
For real.
Yes, we're both pissed off at the list.
I'm pissed. And you a New York nigga that's mad.
Yeah, I'm a New York nigga.
That's when you put out a West Coast list and get a New York nigga mad, that's how you know you fucked up.
Because I'm like, son, how Tupac not on? Tupac not on this list is crazy.
You know you got a bad list when you got East Coast niggas mad. This crazy. Hey, Lord forbid when they drop that East Coast list.
Oh, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
If they fuck that up, bro,
they're gonna fuck it up. They probably have Biggie at number 1, which I would disagree with. Respectfully, I love Big.
I disagree. Because if in that regard, if Nas or Jay not number 1,
Nas and Jay, I can't.
Would you agree with Nas being number 1?
It's gonna pain me to say this, man. God,
no. What?
All right, I'm more Jay than I like Jay more. Jay my favorite rapper of all time, right? Jay-Z. But in terms of what Nas is doing now and what Hov is not doing now, and Nas is still relevant.
Nas still dropping crazy albums.
Listen, I can't say this. I'm the biggest fan of King Disease albums. I'm not, and I don't understand why it took Nas so long to get a Grammy on King Disease. We have better albums than them shits, but whatever. I don't think Illmatic I Am, and it was written way better than these fucking Nas King Disease trilogy.
Okay.
I'm not mad if someone got Nas at number 1. I can't.
You're not mad. So at number 2 would have to be Jay.
It had to be Jay.
Okay, now things get murky after Nas and Jay, because now we go to Biggie. You got
but see, Danny,
you got Big Pun.
I guarantee you what's gonna piss me off. They're gonna shortchange the 80s niggas. I promise you that. They'll put Rakim at fucking 46.
No, they bet. Boy, listen, you put
Rakim 72 type shit.
You do that. I need real hands. Like, I need real hands. I don't care if I don't care if I get beat up. you just got to do. I need that though. You feel me? If y'all better not mess that up, bro.
Yeah, don't mess that up.
Jay, Nas, Biggie gonna be in the top 5.
Yes, they'll
New York.
And then you're gonna DMX and a lot of other niggas in there, I guess. You know,
where does Jada fall?
All right.
Where does Styles P fall?
I love Kiss, but I don't think Kiss got better albums than Styles P number 1. Let me say that right.
He don't.
I was cool that they said I love Kiss.
He don't.
But he don't got better albums than Styles P.
He don't.
But some people have Jada in a higher list than Styles though. And I'm not. If you do that, here's my thing, Danny. If you're gonna do that, right, just make sure you have Jada at number 10 and have Styles P at number 40. Don't do no dumb shit like that. Don't fuck that up. It's like Outkast. Don't have 3 stacks at fucking number 3. And
Big Boy at
32. That's
32. But they just did the West Coast niggas like that. They just did the West Coast niggas like that. They gonna fuck it up.
You can't do that. You cannot put Outkast.
Where would Big Pun and Big L fall for you? And we just talking about best rappers. We ain't talking about album sales.
Pun. I love both those brothers, man. Both died at an early age. Pun only had 2 albums. See, that's what gets dicey though, because 2 albums, right? One of them is certified classic, in my opinion. Pun's second album was okay. I don't think it was crazy like the first one.
Right, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Oh, Baby, I think it was called. Yeah, Baby, whatever it was called. It was cool. I love Big L. And I'll say this right now. When Big L and Jay-Z had that 10-minute freestyle, Big L got Jay-Z up out the paint. I'm going to keep it tall. He just did. I'm going to keep it. He did. Big L got to be top 25. And
where is Method Man and Redman?
All right, so here's the thing. I got Redman is a better MC than Method Man number 1. Let's get out the way, right?
Facts.
He just is. I don't know if you're gonna talk about albums and shit like that. Redman got that over Method Man twice on Sunday, respectfully. I love Meth. Interviewed Meth, love Meth. But even Meth was saying Redman first 3 albums are better than all 3 of his, or better his albums and shit.
Right. You get names like Raekwon, you get Ghostface, you get AZ. Hold on, you get AZ, and niggas like Nature and Cormega would be fucked. They drop them down to the 30s and the 40s. I'm telling you, they would drop them down to the 30s and 40s, bro. I promise you.
I don't know Cormega should be top 30.
You said Cormega should not be top 30.
You ready for this? I was never the biggest Cormega fan.
Okay,
West Coast niggas, this us New York niggas, we don't like New York.
All right, 3. So next time I see you, right?
Okay, you ready for this? I got Nate over Cormega though, easily.
You got who?
Nate over Cormega.
Nature?
Yeah.
That's debatable. I'd fuck with that. I can agree. You might have saved yourself from a fight.
Listen, I love AZ.
I know you're a big dude. Listen, I know you're a big dude. I know you're a big dude.
Listen, I love AZ, but all right, my cousin and I had this argument about AZ all the time. He has AZ in top 15. I don't.
Top 15 New York rappers of all time?
No.
He may not be top 15.
LL. Hello.
Okay.
I'm slowing niggas I can throw in there, man.
I start throwing around names like $500,000, recipes $500,000. I know my New York shit. I know my New York shit. $500,000 is fucking fire, man.
$500,000 right quick.
Some niggas blood, some niggas crip. Like, hey, $500,000 fucking fire.
He only got one certified classic.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. But he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of these cats didn't really get to give us a lot of. They wasn't able to be prolific.
I'm gonna say this: Rakim got to be in niggas top 10. Gots to be.
This nigga Rakim says some of my rap patterns still surround Saturn.
The nigga said I think 7 MCs put him in a line, and 7 more brothers in the garage. The nigga just listen. You gotta remember now, Danny.
Every one of these niggas from Jay-Z to Nas, when that nigga walk in the room, they would kneel.
I saw a picture on Instagram a couple years ago when Jay-Z saw Rakim, right? It's on the internet, right? Yo, Hov acted like a fucking fan when you saw Rakim, my nigga. Act like a fucking fan.
Because this was the nigga that seeded the earth. This is the nigga that seeded the earth.
He changed rapping. Let's call it in 86. He changed how niggas was rapping.
He created all for even me, even myself.
Right.
What he did influenced the niggas that influenced me. Mm-hmm. He's the Godfather, the God MC. When he say he's the God, that's what that means. I gave birth to all this lyricist shit that y'all doing. Mm-hmm. Right after him, I would have Cool G rap up there because like niggas gotta stagger like Cool G rap ain't that.
Because the thing about G rap is this, right? Niggas act. I know Nas is an offspring of Rakim, but he's also an offspring of G rap, and Pun also is an offspring of G rap. Also, I think.
That's clear. They said that. They said that. Pun said I met G rap and kneeled down and kissed his ring.
Now, here's the thing with Rakim and KRS-One, right? I'm gonna give KRS one thing over Rakim is he flourished in the 90s more than Rakim.
He did.
I didn't think Rakim flourished in the 90s. He took a hiatus for a little bit. He took a hiatus for a couple of years in the 90s and fell back a little bit. And KRS was still active in 95. He's still active in 93, 94. You know what I mean? Now, here's a sleeper pick before we go. I got Guru from Gangstar in my top 25 all time. Absolutely. This nigga's not saying nothing. Why you? Danny, he frozen? Bar God. Let me see something going on. Yo, did I lose Danny? Oh man, I might have lost the bar guy. I might have lost Danny for real. Oh man, did I lose Danny? Did I? Uh-oh. My bad. I gotta get rid of the circle thing, y'all. I got a new computer. I gotta get rid of that circle thing. Y'all never see the circle thing ever again in life. Don't worry. I gotta get rid of it though. I'm gonna give Danny 5 seconds to pull up. He out of here though. He's on close up though. We had a nice conversation. It's been an hour though. Okay. I think Danny's gone though.